Hello, hello. I am Barkley Romero with Real Gratitude and Retzi, and I'm here with Dylan Howell and Rob Purvis today to talk about this month's food drive that we are doing to launch our big office opening with Retzi in Tucson, Arizona. So Dylan, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, how long you've been in Tucson, and what you do?
So I've been in Tucson since I was 8 years old. My parents were both in the military, came over to Davis-Monthan. Been here since high school, and then in college I went to NAU. Came back here just because of how much I love the town.
A lumberjack, me too.
Lumberjack, yeah.
Me too. Right on.
The axe is up.
There you go. There you
And
go.
Rob, how about you? How long have you been in Tucson, and what do you do?
Rob Purvis with VIP Mortgage. I'm a mortgage loan officer here on Team Lead, and I've been in Tucson now for 17 years, 16, 17 years, since 06. Played professional baseball, spring training was here. After baseball's over, fell in love with Tucson, never left. So, now been with VIP Mortgage for going on 11 years, and very passionate about helping people and with the largest financial decision in their life.
Amazing. And what position did you play in baseball?
As a pitcher.
Ah, right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Fun position.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, you do mortgage lending, and you help people with the biggest decisions, sometimes the biggest purchase of their life, a lot of the times the biggest purchase of their life. Why do you specialize in that, and what do you specialize in with that? What is it that makes you special in the lending sector?
When I left baseball, the number one thing I wanted to do was help people.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to be in a position of, there was a few other things. I didn't want income being capped. As far as if you wanted to work extremely hard, then sky's the limit. And if you don't want to work hard, then you don't. But the most important thing was helping people. And how fortunate it was to fall into mortgages where you're helping people with the largest financial decision of their life. So it was just a natural fit once I, fell into it and never, I loved it, passionate about it, and haven't looked back. It's my 16th year.
Amazing. That's a long time. So you must be really good at it, and you must really love it.
Yeah, and I'm getting older, so that's the other side of it.
You must really love it.
I do. There's, to say that you don't have challenging moments, it would be, I wouldn't be telling the truth, but with anything that you do as far as, taking things to the next level, nothing's going to be easy. Everything you have to work hard for to do, and we wake up every day ready to help people in a changing environments and changing markets, environments with, every year is different, every day is different, every situation is different. So that's what also makes it fun, is that you wake up every day and you never know really how the day's going to go, because, people call and, we call them, get pre-qualified, and each situation is different for each of the customers, and we truly enjoy and look forward to that.
So you do a lot with customer service and helping out people with the biggest financial decisions of their life. But you also help a lot in the community. I've seen that you've done backpack drives, you've done the food drives before. Why do you do that? Why is that so important to you to give back to the community?
Well, first, I was one of those kids growing up that I came from a very good family, but we didn't have a lot of money. So, we had a lot of support and help from my friends and family and the local people in my community with certain things, whether it was at Christmas or, Thanksgiving or food drives and things like that. And all I can remember since I was a little kid is being like, when I am in a position able to help, I'm going to. So as soon as I graduated college, left college and started baseball that year, immediately I got with my friends and we started doing food drives and Christmas drives to help needy kids in the community in my small town of Tipton, Indiana. That is transpired out here where we've been doing it since I moved here in 06, and it's just grown every year. So the three main ones we do are the backpack drive, the food drive, and the Christmas drive that we do every year, Gifts of Love. And this is year 20, I think 5. It'll be year 25 we're doing it. So super passionate about it, and very fortunate to have a very kind and big-hearted sphere that's willing and ready to jump in and help whatever we need.
Dylan, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What does the word gratitude mean to you?
So gratitude is being able to show your appreciation back to the community. When I was younger, I did come from, a lot of my family wasn't as, financially well off as others in this country. So my parents kind of engraved gratitude into me when I was a child. and always told me to make sure you're giving back to the community. Whether it was volunteering at soup kitchens for homeless shelters or all that kind of stuff, I kind of continued to be a part of the community. In college, I actually was the VP of Community Service for my business fraternity, so got to organize quite a few of events. And then I also worked in Pepsi and part of the marketing department, so we got to do a lot of charity events and just show up for that kind of stuff. And once I got into finance and found Rob, I was like, this is about as perfect of a fit as I could get. We're going to be able to help the community and also help people purchase mortgages. So.
Absolutely, and I love what you said about how you worked with the soup kitchens and giving back in that aspect, because I think a lot of people think that they can't help because they don't have the means to do it or they don't have the financials to do it. But the fact of the matter is we all have time, it's just how you allocate it. So even as a young adult or however young you were when your parents started engraving that in you, you were learning that you always have something to give, you always have a way to help others. And that's such a beautiful thing.
And in a lot of situations, I would say volunteering and giving your time can be more beneficial than just cutting a check.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Rob, I have one final question for you.
Sure.
What does the word real mean to you?
Real to me means genuine. So, when you do things, you're never doing things for a reason to get something in return. I use the phrase all the time, give more than you take. Mm-hmm. And there's givers and there's takers in the world. And, if you're a taker, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's just your makeup is to take more than give. And, whether it's myself or my teammates here, we're givers, not takers. We're definitely real. You get what you get with us. You see what you get with us. Whether it's on the giving side during these events that we do throughout the year, different charitable events, or whether we're doing home loans and helping with, secure the mortgage you need to buy the house. One of the things that I'm super proud of is that, we don't ever really talk about that, because being real to me is that's given. Like you have to be real to be part of the team.
Yeah.
And that's who I am as a person and trying to lead up.
I think that sums it up pretty well. And that's exactly why we chose Real Gratitude as our name. Because you guys hit it right on the head, exactly. Genuine and the ability to show your appreciation to the community. So,
absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time today. And thank you so much for having us help out with the food drive. It's going to be a really fun time. We are accepting donations until November 17th. So if you have any donations for us to pick up in the Tucson area, reach out to me, DM me, or send me an email to barkley@realgratitude.org, or send me a text. I'll feature my phone number below, and we'll go ahead and pick up those items. We're taking all non-perishable food items. Awesome. Thank you again, guys.
Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.